Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. And here is your science teacher who is going to teach you chapter 1, the leaf. Okay, this is a chapter in your bio book. Okay, now here you see, when you will see your book, you will find that some key concepts are given. So key concepts means what are the things which are included in this chapter, or you can say what are the topics which are included in this chapter. Now first topic is that different kinds of plants or different types of plants. So there are two types of plants. One is the flowering plants and another is the non-flowering plants. So flowering plants are those plants which bear the flower. You have seen around you that some plants are there, those who are having flower. Okay, and similarly there are other plants also, that is the non-flowering plants. Okay, now something more is important to read by yourself, because here it is some facts are given over there, that what is the tallest tree and what is the widest tree. Okay, now next portion is parts of plant. Okay, so parts of plant, we will talk here about the flowering plants. Okay, so they are having the two main systems. Already in 5th standard you have studied about, or in 4th standard also you have studied about root system and shoot system. So root system is the underground one, which is non-green part of the plant, and it consists of the primary roots and its branches. Okay, so and there will be the function of the roots. Okay, so root system anchors plant in the soil. Okay, that means it makes the plant stand erect. Okay, and then absorbs water and minerals from the soil because it is present inside the soil. Prevents soil erosion. Soil erosion, that means moving of soil from one place to another. Now next system is given over here, that is the shoot system. So shoot system is the aerial part. Aerial part means that is which is above the ground. Okay, and it bears stem, branches, leaves, flowers and the fruits. Okay, so it develops from the plumule of the seed. That means plumule, it is a part of the seed. You have studied in 5th standard that there are two things, radicle and plumule. So this is the plumule part which give rise to the shoot system. And then functions of the shoot system: stem supports branches, leaves, flowers, because it is present here. Then keeps leaves spread out for sunlight, and then the transport water and minerals absorbed by the roots to the different parts of the plant. Now when you see this diagram in your book, you will see that this portion is the root system, which is underground, and this portion is the shoot system. Now this leaves are the flattened part. Okay, this are the flattened part, and the leaf has a bud at its axil called axillary bud. Axillary bud means which is at the top. Here you can see small, and the demonstration also I will show you later in the video. Okay, so here you can see that axillary bud is there, flower. Okay, flower is present on the flowering plant. Okay, and which afterwards becomes a fruit. Then branches are there, stem is there, node is that portion which is present in between the node. This is the node. Okay, from where the branches arise, and the blank portion where nothing is there, that is called the internode. That means the space between the node, between two nodes, that is called the internode. And this is the root system. Now children, when further we will move towards the structure of the leaf, here you can see a picture is given as a structure of the leaf. Okay, so here you can see few structures, that is the leaf base. This is the leaf base, downward swollen part, little swollen part, and it is present on the main branch. Okay, and this is the petiole which attach this lamina part and the stem. Okay, between this is called the petiole, and this petiole further it increases, and then it becomes the midrib, or you can say main vein, midrib or main vein. And then these are small veins are there, that is called the network of veins. okay, further branches, okay. And from these further branches, again there will be small veins, a thread like structure, and that is called the veinlets. And this broader portion that is green in color, that is called the leaf blade, or also known as the lamina. And now children, you can study about the functions of the veins, that what they do. Veins and veinlets together support the lamina. They distribute water and the minerals throughout the lamina, that means overall this portion. And also where whatever food will be prepared by this leaf, that will be distributed through this veins and the veinlets through in the whole leaf, okay. Now children, I am going to demonstrate you the structure of the leaf so that you can easily understand what and how, what kind of a structure is given and where the different parts of the leaf are. Now here I have taken one twig, and you can easily see that this twig is having leaf, okay, and these leaves you can see, and look, here is some fruits also, okay. These are the fruits, okay, and inside the fruits you will find that seeds are there, okay. Then flowers are also there. Since it is detached from the plant, so that's why it is having wrinkles, okay. And this is of periwinkle, okay. This twig is of periwinkle plant, okay, also known as Sadabahar. You are very much familiar, and you have noticed, you have seen around your house, nearby your house, okay. Now another twig I have taken, that is of guava, okay. You can see the broad leaves are there, okay. These all are the broad leaves, okay. These are the broad leaves, okay. Now these broad leaves, this is of guava tree, okay. These, now this portion is called the axillary portion, okay, and this is also known as the axillary bud. Yeah. You can see whatever new leaves are coming out, they are coming from the axillary bud only, okay. So this is the new leaves. Now I have separated one leaf from both. One is of periwinkle and one is of guava. This leaf is small and this one is bigger one, the broader one, okay. Now these leaves are divided into two portions. What is that portion? First portion, that is the lamina, and this one is the petiole, okay. Now here also a small petiole is there, okay. Now when we take this and see very carefully, you will find that this is the portion from where it is attached with the stem. This is called the leaf base, okay, and this one is called the petiole, okay. Now when you look it closely, you will find that few lines are shown there, and it is a spread in very organized and arranged way from this side also, that is the from front side, and then from the back side also. Now I will show you the guava leaf, okay. You can see here that this is broader one in comparison to the previous one, that is a periwinkle leaf, and this is the small stalk, okay. So here also it will be attached. You can see very easily that this portion is called the leaf base. This one is the petiole. This portion is the petiole, okay. And from here the lamina will start. That means this whole portion is called the lamina, okay. When you will see your book, there you can easily understand that from where the lamina is started and from where the petiole is started. So this is the lamina. Now in the lamina there will be a straight line, okay, going from bottom till the top, okay, and this is called the main vein. What it is called? It is called the main vein. And from the main vein you will find that few lines are also going, but in a different way. They are spread, and very minute lines you will find there at the edges also, okay. So this edges, this one, these all are called the veins, okay. And small, if you will look very closely, then you will find that it's a full network of the veins, and those are known as the veinlets. So students, hope you all have understood the topics. If you have any doubt or question, you can ask in the comment section below, and the remaining topics will be covered in the next videos. Please like, share it with your classmates, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get my latest updates. Thank you and take care.